Perhaps you've seen it. Maybe in a dream. A murky, forgotten land. A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything. Once branded. The symbol of the curse. An augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drangleic. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why. Drawn to a flame. Your wings will burn in anguish. Time after time. For that is your fate. The fate of the cursed.
Still, I think, the best opening for any game that's ever been made. Honestly, I love that opening so much. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Dark Souls 2 on Whelp Squad TV. It's been a while since I've played this. And we're just going to do a nice, easy run-through of this game. I really want to get through to the completion of not only the main story, but also all the DLCs. Just try to get back into the swing of things. It's been a bit since I've done a Dark Souls game. So bear with me. Still trying to figure out what type of build I want to do. I don't have any ideas as of yet. I'd like to go away from my normal build. I mean, my normal build is the cleric. Basically, just spam the heck out of the cleric every time. That's what I do. There's something somewhere here. Not here. Next area? Where? Oh, it's one of those smooth and silky stone things.
What seems to be the ruckus? Oh my, your face.
Not very nice, is she?
Face of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you? You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them. Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed. What is your name?
Oh. Oh, well, no, we can fix that. Pancake Johnson, that's what I did.
At least you know your own name.
Alright, do we want to go Dex or Strength?
Here's your reward for sharing. It's a human effigy. Take a closer look. Who do you think it's supposed to be? Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
Alright, either Dex or Strength. I'm trying to figure out what would be the best course of action here. I think I'm going to go with Dex, I guess. I know if I don't go with Strength, I can't handle all the heavy stuff. That's the only problem. That's the only issue with that. But I kind of feel like I want to go with faster weapons. So that's my normal, what I usually start with. There are dogs barking outside like crazy right now. You know, I don't think I've ever gone into bows that much this game. I can buy a bow, though. I don't know. The only thing I don't like about that, too, is that we don't... everything seems to be really... Well, everything's low on the swordsman, too, as far as sorcery and stuff. Let's do it. I think I always choose healing wares. That's good enough.
All people come here for the same reason. To break the curse. You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance. Well, you never know. Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom. But remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You'll lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
And I hit the wrong button already. Gonna be a long day. I don't think I'm going to go through and do any of the tutorial stuff. There really isn't that big of a point to doing it. I could go back to the beginning to get that ring from that rhino golem thing up the hill, but I don't think I'm going to even do that. I think we're going to try and visit just about every zone in the game, though. I really want to just explore again. I won't do any of the normal skipping, I guess, that I would do if I was just trying to get through this quick. I like having options for weapons. Options for weapons is good. Is it right? Yeah, here it is. Alright, so we started out with the Cleric's Chime and a Morning Star. Got some binoculars. Get that taken care of in case we fall off a cliff.
Are you the next martyr? Or merely a pawn of fate? Bearer of the curse, I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey. Go on and see the king. He who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrick. There. Seek though there's once so that hope.
Alright, I think we're set now to get that item that's over here. I'm curious what this counter is at right now, or if it functions at all anymore.
You're undead, aren't you? You have that distinct scent, the smell of irreversible fate. This is Majula. It is a kind of settlement. A place, and in Drangleic these days, there are very few places like that.
Alright, we should get this started. I think that, oh, is the forest a better idea? I think that exploring the forest and not doing the boss yet, so going through the forest, getting some basic supplies maybe, and then going and killing actually the other boss first, and then coming back to the forest to take out that boss. That's probably what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to go a roundabout route for that. And that means we have to go this way. I don't think I'm going to do the dual wielding stuff. Alright, so let's take a look at the stats we're dealing with here. 16 dex, 9 strength, not bad. So we definitely need to pump a little bit in the strength next just so we can hold slightly larger weapons. Yeah, my HP is really low. Seems like Swordsman does not start out with that many points, tribute points. Alright, so I do have the jump synced with the analog stick. Hey, not bad. Actually, it tells you what level your player is, level 12. I'm trying to decide if I want to try straight swords this time, like a rapier, or what are the other ones? Or like even like a little stiletto. Try like the little knives and stuff like that. I don't think I've ever tried that in this game, to my knowledge. Let's get those guys reset. We have something else to kill. Oh, I forgot. Arrows in this game can bend around walls. You, sir, are not very nice. Alright. Now, I just remembered I forgot to use the Estus Flask shards. We should probably go back and do that. But we can wait until we get to the next bonfire. We really don't need it immediately. I must say that this sword has a very smooth attack. Very smooth. Oh, they're whipping stuff at me from up above. Hey, 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 hey! None of that now. Oh, well, at least he gave back the life gem. I think it's just like a little short sword or something up here. Did that jerk fall? I think that was the guy that fell, right? Oh, scimitar at risk. I forgot, this is the one game where weapon durability is everything. Leningrass Key. Pharos Lockstone. We can eventually get that back. Not get that back, we can get that. 121 plus 37, it's not a bad starting damage. The mace, when I use the mace, is so much higher, though. That's why I always use the mace. But I wanted to go away from using the same thing every time. Let's head back to Minjul and we can level up a bit.
Is that a here to see, however?
Let's get a little bit more health. Alright, so let's do this entire circuit, and then we'll go around and we'll do the other one. Okay, stop targeting the one that's 100 feet away and target that one, please. Thank you. Not worth it. I thought you were dead. You, sir. Very good. Okay, we do not step behind you. Because we know what you do. Okay. I deserve that one. Good soul count from those. I don't... Oh. Hey! Oh, just another stupid foot soldier shield. Not bad. What is it? Ring of the Evil Eye that gets me HP back for kills. I feel like that'd be a nice thing to have right now. I just don't remember how far in the game it is. It might be too far. Okay, so now the next way we go is going to be down the ladder. After some quick level ups, because it looks like we can level up at least twice more, so that'll be nice. That's the only thing I don't like about starting out as a swordsman. HP is way too low. But now I think we're okay. I think we're at a point now where we can start putting points out of other things. Let's head back to the Cardinal Tower. We're going to start the lower portion of that map area. And I'm still really, really considering not fighting that boss first, but actually fighting the other one first. But I don't know. They're both... This one's not that much harder than the other one. It's just I really like to be able to cut through it fast. And you can do that after you get some points from the other boss fight. Okay, that's not a problem. I remember I used to use all the time this guy right here. He would drop, I think it was the Bastard Sword. It was either the Bastard Sword or was like the first great sword that you could get. And it was an excellent early game weapon. I think he disappeared now. Alright, good, he's gone. I forgot it was those types. Shoot! Hey, 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 hey! One of these, I think, is an Estus Flask Shard. Yeah, buddy. I gotta stock up on repair powder. I have a feeling I'm gonna need it. Come on. Yeah, that was a bad start. Good, much better. I feel like there's one more in here. Yeah, not through there. There's a lot of stuff on the bottom floor here. That's where we use that Pharos Lockstone. This one we got a backpedal. Okay. How much does that weigh? Let's get that stamina back up. Okay. Scimitar's at risk. If I can get one more in, this will be good. Okay. Let's get out one of our little short swords. They don't do too bad. The little short swords don't do too bad. I definitely would like... I'm going to definitely set up a secondary weapon that I can pull out when I need it. And that's where we get the life ring. So if you choose the life ring, not a great starting item because you can get it right there. Oh, might have my first death here. Not controlling the situation well. Not controlling this well at all. Oh! We got it! That might be the answer to my problem. Oh, yeah, that's going to be nice when I can wield that. So 2 more points. And we can use the spear. Alas, nothing happened. I really need like one more strength to use this thing, I think. Stop it! Let's get this open before we go back and kill the turtle dude. Just so this entire trip was not a waste. Old ironclad leggings. Alright. I like having those little throwing knives. Oh, an infantry axe. Good addition to our arsenal. And that's the one I was really waiting for, the halberd. And simply because we can, let's do this. That we're going to be coming back for quite a while later. Alright, let's hang out here for a moment, and I'm going to be right back. Alright, folks, sorry about that. Did she have any repair powder, by the way? You don't have repair powder. Darn you.
Lively times these.
I think there is like a repair spell or something like that I could do eventually. I forget. We're definitely going to boost this sword up a bit. But there's one thing I want to check first before I actually go boosting the sword. You know, like, a lot. Oh my god. I forgot about that. Nope, let's get off of that so we're not wasting anything. There he comes. Well, that's not even him. How many mobs are this way? I forget. See, there's all that stuff I can do down there, too. I just need to remember how to get to it, and I think these guys need to die first. Jesus! Hey, Christian! Things got hairy there for a second, but I am okay now. I thought I was toast when I fell through that damn hole. So there's a way to go that way. And that's the way I want to get to, is right there. Oh, there we go. I'm playing a really relaxed run through of this game. It's something I haven't done in a very long time. Just enjoying each little zone. Just going and picking up all the items. Haven't done that in, I think, a couple of years. I do want to see what's over here. There's another little area now that everything's, for the most part, dead. You see this? This little spot in here. A torch. Don't need a torch. Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, like half complete speedruns at best. So hey. I haven't completed the game in quite a while now. Look at these jerks. I think we got... How the heck do we... Yeah, how do we get down in that part? A lot of things I gotta look into. So that gets us back. That's the way that gets us back. I can't remember if that's a one-time thing or not. You know what? We're just gonna go. And now this was necessary for another portion of the game. We gotta go talk to this guy. You'll like this guy. This guy's really, really neat.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just daydreaming, I think. My name is Kale. I'm a traveler like yourself. I'm navigating the continent to create a map. Why cartography, you ask? Well, that's a good question. When I first came into this forsaken land, it was... a curse? Something about a curse? How embarrassing. I seem to have lost my focus. But I do know one thing for certain. I have always been very fond of maps. I came to this land some time ago. Drangleic, the Lost Kingdom. It sounded so romantic. Have you seen Majula? Well, there's a rather spacious mansion there. I've made it my...
He's starting to forget bits about who he is. Right, the same thing that happens to everybody that comes to this land.
Inside the mansion, I found a strange map, like none I'd ever seen. I believe that it's a map of Drangleic. Now I'm traveling the land to prove it. Yes, that's it. That's why I came to the kingdom. Wait, no, that wasn't it.
I feel bad for the guy. He's a really great voice actor, though.
I don't seem to recall. Were you looking for that map? Wonderful. Then you're fascinated by maps, just like me. Shame on you. You should have told me before. Here, take this. A key to the mansion.
And that's what we needed.
What a joy to meet a kindred spirit out here.
I believe we're going to get an Estus Flask shard out of this, which is a really nice thing. Oh, Christian, by the way, I beat Tomb Raider 1 last night. Yeah, Lisa was there, Steven showed up, so he saw the end of it too. We had a good time. And that is the big house, yes, that you're correct, Christian, that is the big mansion back at Majula. Is there items down there? I forget. Is there anything down there? Any way to reach it? I don't think there is. So we're gonna go. We've gotten basically everything from this area that we can get. The next thing I want to do, I want to go use that that Pharos Lockstone. So it takes a little... Hey. Cut it out. Also, check this out. Oh, no, come on. You're not going to do it now? I'll have to show you next time. This, for whatever reason... Let me see if it says it on the sword itself. Yeah, it doesn't really have it. This freaking scimitar deflects most of the damage from incoming arrows. Like, literally, the arrows just ping off the scimitar. It doesn't do too much to you. It's pretty cool. I'm just gonna try and do a fun build this time. I don't think I've done something like this either in a very long time or at all. I escaped from there without even meaning to roll off, and that just saved my life, I think. Woo, he's got some range on those fire... On the, what the hell are they called? I am very happy I was not near those barrels. Now, I've already been through here, but we need to use those, that Pharos Lockstone. I'm going to show you when we're going to use that. Fire bombs, thank you. We're going to have to switch to our backup weapon, I think, because we can't use anything else. Oh! You know what? That's not bad. Let's stick with that. I like that. We're going to have much more in the weapons department, I think, momentarily, because I'm going to be able to get my level up just high enough to be able to use a few more things. Oh, yeah, that's not bad. That is very acceptable. That, however, is not. That killed me, that killed me, that killed me, that killed me, that killed me! No range, no range. Alright. Good cleanup. That's the only complaint I guess I'd have about this weapon then. Otherwise, this is a very nice backup weapon that I got here. Alright, so this guy doesn't have too much in the way of defense, but he's got a lot of attack. Alright, so we got him taken out. So this is part I wanted to show you. I don't think we ever did this before. We're going to be using the Pharos Lockstone. Fairly early game. I was able to afford it. Yeah, it hits hard enough and stuns. It's definitely a little bit heavier of a weapon, for sure. We hit the wall where that mask appears there. And we have, I think this is going to be a ring for stamina and also either like a chunk of Titanite or actually a slab. Chloranthy ring. Okay, so this is a really great early game item to have. Raises stamina recovery speed. That is huge. And here, this is an endgame item that we need to have. If I'm correct. Titanite slab. This is... Come on. Titanite slab reinforces equipment. That's the end one. That's the one you need, the last thing you need to finish off a weapon. Very nice. Can't use it for a while, but you know that you have it, so you rest a little bit easier for the rest of the game, knowing that you can at least max out a weapon. Okay, now that I have that, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to head back. I'm going to go through this way, though. I'm going to head through this way, I think. Come on, jackasses. Look at this. This weapon is starting to get low. That's how much combat we've been doing. Weapon durability in this game, more so than any of the other Dark Souls games, is such a huge part of the game mechanics. It's nice to have backup weapons. Alright, we're going to break this guy's block if we can. Turtle Dude here. Turtle Dude is been moved. Turtle Dude, actually, he was there in the original game. He was like standing right here, blocking this area. He actually was moved in this version of the game. And this, too, I should point this one out. As far as an early game shield goes, I think I have actually pointed this out before. For wanting a nice early game shield that's extremely, extremely light. So this is only, what, a half a pound heavier, but it's bringing us from 85 up to 90 impact defense. That is very high for an early game light shield. Because you got, like, the Hollow Soldier shield. You've got the Foot Soldier shield, and the one I was using, which is the blue wooden shield. Now, the blue wooden shield, I think, was good for electric. Yeah, it's 65 on electric, so that was good. This is 60 on electric still, and now it's up to 60 on fire, and 50 poison, 50 on bleed. So it does go up quite a bit for just about everything. The only thing that goes down in a little bit more is the magic. From way back when you showed... Yeah, I did, definitely, because I used to play this on PS3. I believe I started this on PS3, and I did most of my playtime on that initially, and then I put a lot into this one, too. So we're going to show every little area here. See, we're going to head back now. We're going to try and make... We're definitely going to upgrade one of the weapons, because we do have one Titanite shard to use already, so there is going to be no cost for getting our first upgrade. And we're going to put that on the Scimitar, because I have been liking the Scimitar so far. And I think we can get another free one up there. I need 2 points into Dex and 2 into Strength, so that one's going to have to wait. That one's Strength-based. This has B-scaling in Dex. Do you remember off the top of your head what levels you and Steve were in Dungeons & Dragons? No, why? Did all of our characters get wiped? You're trying to scale some things? Okay. Yeah, I don't remember off the top of my head. I'm sorry. Let's go over here and get the Titanite shard first, and we're going to talk to this guy and see if he's got anything for us.
Hello there.
He may even have a second scimitar for me.
Welcome to my shop. I'm Morlin.
Oh, he just sells the armor sets. I forgot. I feel like he sold something basic, too.
Sorry, Please do have a look at my wares.
I think the voice acting in this game is the best out of all the Dark Souls games, possibly.
If you'd be so kind.
I do like all these voice actors for the merchants and everything, too. Okay, so this guy just has the armor sets. See, even this Twin Dragon Great Shield is still only 95% on the block. Silver Eagle Kite Shield.
Well,
You'll see me again, bud. Don't worry. Titanite shard. So that's a nice little early game freebie right there. There's little early game freebies you can get all over the place. You just gotta look. It's crazy. I've been at this for like 45 minutes or 50 minutes. We haven't touched a boss yet. I'd normally have 2 or 3 dead by then, if not more than that. We're just enjoying everything. This is very bright area. My goodness. All right, so we just opened this door for Leningrass.
Ah, yes, very good. Now I can get to work. But first, let me set up. Come again.
We have to reset at the bonfire, and he will be back inside now once we've used that. Alright.
You, stand back. This is dangerous work. The name's Lenigrast. Just a simple blacksmith. And you
So notice this guy is hollowed, basically.
Another useless traveler. A man
Not very nice, but he does good work.
Flirtatious vagabonds? Oh, what does it matter? Go on, show me what you've got. Your equipment. Let me have a look. But do it quick.
Now this guy has weapons that we can work with. There's what I want. I am so tempted. Alright, this is what we're going to do. We're going to look that up on the wiki really quick. Because before I go start pouring points or the souls, which I don't have a ton of at the moment, into anything, we're going to make a look-see here and see what scaling the Felchian goes up to in this game. Souls 2. I just remember watching Ouroboros' first playthrough of this game when he finally got his Felchian back and got the armor set and everything set up. He was so excited. It was a cool moment. Felchion plus 10. When infused... Choosing dex. This is a what? This is a Felchion plus 10. I don't think we'll be using it that long, so we might as well just stay with the scimitar. Because that scimitar... I think the scimitar's got... So, two... So far, I'm really enjoying the scimitar's moveset. So, I guess I really shouldn't try and botch anything. A scaling, same thing. Not bad, and we will have many more curved swords to go. So let's go ahead and do it.
What?
Oh, you need 2 Titanite shards, by the way, to get that first upgrade. So that's good to know too. And I think we're gonna hold off then, because we want to get some level ups in so we can use some of the other pieces of equipment that we have. Well, I think to use the fire sword, we should definitely get our strength up to 10. That sounds like a very sound investment.
Is that here, Tessila? However...
Let's put 2 into strength so that we have that starting to go for us. 2 more into dex and we'll be able to use the spear. Alright, so we're going to head back out now, and we're going to go to one of the other further away areas, I think, in this zone. Yeah, the last spot, just so we can get the soapstone. We're not going to use it, but I like the idea of clearing all the areas. To me, that sounds like a good idea. And now, as a backup, let's see, we have 28. Yeah, we can deal with that. So we have 34 now. I'm not noticing too bad of a difference in rolling and stuff. And now we have the fire sword as backup. So we're in much better shape now. You're a completionist? Well, you're a completionist. You know what we gotta do? We gotta clear the top of this out. We haven't even been up here yet. And there's stuff up here. Oh, you know what? We have to kill the boss before we can go up there. That's right. We gotta kill the boss first before we can go up there. That thing down there, that fire lizard, has so much health. You would be disgusted in how well armored and how much health that fire lizard has. And we almost went and said hi to him because Gregory forgot. Dark Souls. Things want you dead. I'm going to be very happy in a bit once we get this boss completed, when I can finally get the regeneration ring. Because that is so nice to be able to just walk around and even just sit for a second and get a little bit of HP back. Very nice thing to have. And now I got to remember what I was trying to complete with this. Oh, now I remember what I was doing. Oh, so I'm a little bit slower now, because I used to be able to make that. So I just need to get my endurance up a little bit better. Let's go up and clear everybody out. Or have them clear me out, either way. Hey, hey, hey! Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing up there? Bad Hollow, you're not supposed to be running around there. I don't think I've ever seen that before, honestly. Really? I gotta stop playing like garbage or I'm actually gonna die here. We're getting a good little collection of throwing knives. I've been using the throwing knives to get aggro on mobs when I need them moved. You little jerk! Look at that! He tried to whip it right in my face as I ran at him. And my scimitar's already half dead. Let's try out the fire sword really quick, just so we can get a feel for how this is gonna do. I think it does better against the guys with the shields, because they don't have as good elemental protection when their shields are up. Nope. Good attack, though. Hey, that worked! That was so close to killing me, but that was so worth it. That actually opened that shit. Cool. It's good that those guys are now, like, mostly always a two-hit kill. Dead, 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 dead. That was close. I'm using way too many of those. I gotta be careful. Oh, Radiant Life Gem, that's good.
Hello there. Traveling all alone in these treacherous times. Well, I hope you have a very good reason. Oh, hogwash. Who am I to judge? My name is Pate. I journey hither and thither on a sort of treasure hunt, you might call it. Be careful out there. There's talk of unsavory bandits who prey upon travelers like yourself.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, look at that. Oh, how did that gate go down? There's something here. Is there something here? Ooh, aromatic ooze. That is a buff. That is a magic buff for a weapon. We're gonna keep that for... Alright! Sorcerer's Staff. Nothing up here. Oh, they're beating up a tree. I think I know how to get up here.
See, you managed to escape.
Yeah, I did. No thanks to you, jerk.
Be careful out there. There's talk of unsavory bandits who prey upon... Oh. It allows undead to call out for help to one another across the fissures between worlds. With luck.
This actor, this dude is like really cool. He loves to play this game too. Yeah, exactly. I am totally not one of them. I know, chat delay's pretty bad sometimes. I have not made that jump in 2 years. Stamina regen? Good, good, good. Ugh, take all of that and suck it. I think we've done just about everything we can do here, Christian. I can't remember anything else. Three dudes? Oh, I've done that already. I'm not trying to clear everything at the same time because the problem is the weapon durability just doesn't last long enough. I've done all that. Yeah, I think I've showed everything. I think I have shown everything I can show without completing this boss now. So we're going to go back. We're going to get 3 level ups, or 2, probably 2 level ups. And maybe another Titanite shard. I don't know. We got to decide. Let's go look and see what we got. We got 4,000 to work with. I want to 100% get 2 level ups so we can try out the wingtip spear. Also, more dex equals more damage for the weapon we're using, so no problem there. I forgot to give her this last time. Okay. Do you want to see the boss fight really quick? I can go run and kill him within 2 minutes. Yeah, I can do that.
I'll be around.
Little bit of health at a time. Alright, we're going to do a boss run. Luckily, now that I have that gate open, the boss does not take that long to get to. You gonna wake up? We'll let him go. Alright, so we just leveled up the sword once and put another point into dex, so we do have a little bit more damage than what we started with. Now, I would normally be fighting this guy with more damage, a lot more damage actually, so this is going to take a little bit longer, but it should still go pretty quick. When I start with the cleric with the mace, it's basically not fair to all the early game bosses. I just wanted to try something different and fun this time, and so far the scimitar's been really fun. He got so mad he ripped off his own arm. Shame. That's gonna be a hit. And done. Relatively easy. Now, here's the cool thing. Since there's multiple bosses in this zone, you can get these guys here. I think you can get those guys there to go and help you with bosses elsewhere. Like the other boss that you got to take care of. What's his name? Shoot. I can't remember the next boss. It's the guy with the big shield and the sword that glows blue. Christian, one of these days we'll have to continue our playthrough of this game together. Remember, we did start it? We could start over. We'll have to start over because it's been a long time. But I think that... There's a turtle around here somewhere. And now we get to open this up. That might be a good way for you to be able to stream, you know, with the issues you've been having with your computer. That might be able to get back into it a bit, which would be good. Alright, Christian, thanks for hanging out with me, bud. I'll see you tonight for D&D. I think that jerk appears here, so we don't want to go out there yet. We do, however, want to schlep on another ring. And we're going to head back to the Majula and level up a bit.
Bearers, Leslie.
Good. Do we want it? You know, we're not going to upgrade it yet. I don't think we really need it. But we're going to just use up our soul really quick here.
I'll be around.
And now we're going to head off to do the second portion, I think. Unless we want to go back and do the completionist route. We gotta go back. We're missing things, and we cannot be missing things. Can't have that. We gotta show it all. Alright, so now that we have that key from defeating the boss, we can get through this area. There's a crystal lizard. Titanite shard from him, that's good. I think there's an enemy somewhere in this room. I know there's one in the next room. Thought I just heard one behind me. Alright, good. We got him taken care of. Divine Blessing. Good to have that in hand. Now the next thing we need to do... Okay, so we're going to head back down the ladder, and we're going to get one of the coolest early game weapons that you can get. I don't think we can use it yet, and I think it's going to end up being too much strength that we're going to have to put in order to be able to use it, so we'll probably pass on it, but it is an awesome weapon. We were doing garbage damage against him, so let's take out the fire sword. Fire sword, definitely better damage. Excellent. Is it right here? There it is, the Grand Lance. Yep, see that 22 strength? I do not think we're going to be using that. Grand Lance is an awesome weapon, though. Did that take care of everything? That took care of everything that I can think of. Can't think of... We may have to revisit the area if I feel like I've missed anything. I can't remember anything different from right now. So I think that's all we can do there. So we're heading back to Majula now, and we're going to go for the second boss. This second boss zone does not take nearly as long to complete as that first one. We're just short. The last giant, I think, gives us something that we're not going to be able to use.
Bearer of the curtains, less.
And we're gonna go buy these.
I'll be around.
I like this area coming up. It's fairly quick, but I thought it was really neatly designed as far as the in-game mechanics. For an early game boss fight to have mechanics like this fight coming up was pretty good. And I think we're gonna go ahead and pull at least one of the levers. I don't know if we're gonna spend the time to get the second one. We may. Depends how much damage we do against these guys with this sword. Because it seems like certain damage types on certain enemies, like the mace seems to damage everything pretty decently. The scimitar, not so much. It seems to be weak against a few different mobs. We don't need that. we're going to let those guys be for right now, the Hyde Knights. We don't have to attack them. Definitely less damage per hit than I would be using with my mace usually. And this is after having an upgraded and already having a lot into the dex stat. So we're going to definitely be picking out a new dex weapon soon. That's why I didn't want to upgrade it anymore. Good God, that was close. We're saving all of those Titanite shards that I've been purchasing for the next weapon, and I think we're going to be able to get it from the boss. The one that I want to use. Alright, so that's going to be our first switch right over here. Now that he's dead, this is going to shoot up out of the ground. And then if you watch off in the distance there, that's going to increase the size of the boss arena that we're going to have to work with. As that goes into place there. And there's one more switch, and that's going to be right inside this building over here. We're going to try and get this switch set up too. Good, this is what we wanted. That's not what we wanted at all. Old Great Knight Sword, we don't need to worry about that right now. Is there anything here? What do you have for me, sir? Oh, that knight got up. Shoot. I do believe we're going to have our first death. That other one get up now? Okay, good. It seems like they're part of a different pact, I guess, then. Let's go and get our Estus flasks back after... What's that going to reset, though? No, they're all dead now. We go get that item now. That makes no sense to go back yet. Before we hit the boss, we're going to head back. And do that. Yeah, let's get the switch flicked so we can get that taken care of. And we don't have to worry about the boss fight. There's that one. I don't know if we can see it. I guess you can kind of see it from here a little bit. Yeah, see how it's raising out of the water. And boom! Larger boss arena. And this is something good, I think. Divine Blessing. Another Divine Blessing. Good. That area we're going to leave for another time. Once we get our bow skills up a bit, we're going to get... we got to pick out a bow. We got to figure out which bow we're going to use. Get the right type of arrow for it. So we can get that dragon to at least leave us alone long enough. And this guy is not doing anything, but you know what? I am a little bit rusty since I haven't played in a while, so we're going to grab some Estus flasks first. Then we're going to run through all the mobs we just went through here, and we're going to head straight to that boss room and get that fight taken care of. Next weapon has to be something with a little bit more oomph. Oh, it's been too long. Okay. Boss number 2 dead without a death. No, 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 no.
I
away from my name. I can see, but the cost of it, that's for your heart to decide.
Let's let her talk through all of her options, and then we're going to head to the next zone.
The king, gone. The earth, ravaged. The burden on the people weighs heavy. I fear that by now, they may have scarce room in their hearts for miracles. Why did I come here? Well, do I need any other reason than to spread the gospel of miracles?
She doesn't remember.
My preceptor always said this art should be shared with the world. And such is my only wish. Sometimes I fight the urge to pack up and go back home. It is... well, I must do this. And being out here all alone only makes this a more fitting test of my fortitude. I expected this cathedral to be bustling, but there's hardly a soul to be found here. Without any goings-on, I'll have to move soon. To a place I could help the gullible by teaching the good word.
Alright, now that she said that, and let's see what she's got.
No
We
need
can't
for
use any of that
miracles.
stuff.
The gods frown upon such soul scrimpers.
And now we're going to head back to Majula.
Bearer of the... Seek the king. That is the only way. Lest this land swallow you whole, as it has so many others.
Do we want to do that? You know what? That's not going to help us for this boss. But that I think will. So while we're here, let's go visit the big mansion in Majula, and we're going to get our extra Estus Flask shard. I forget what else is in here, if anything. Three Titanite shards. Good find. That's right, that's not actually a chest there. And here is the map, which will continue to have more fires as we fill it out, actually, as we continue to beat more bosses. So that's kind of a neat thing. I believe there's skeletons in the basement, so we may get messed up here pretty bad. Also, I don't know if you guys caught that. Good place to get some... Did we just hear the sound of somebody else getting parried across the universe? There's the shard. I think just the chest that's down here. Soul vessel. Now let's take a look at that item. This is a remnant now from the first Dark Souls game, I believe. If that's what this thing is. A vessel that will accept your souls. It can allow relocation of souls, but without proper assistance, it may drain you of souls. If you truly wish to start again, go to the place where your journey began. Let's see. Alright, we've gone everywhere else in here. There's not a whole heck of a lot in this place. Oh, you know what? There is one more thing in this corner. A Pharos Lockstone. Would have saved us the 4K earlier, but also now we have a Pharos Lockstone for the next zone, because we do need one for the next area, so that's good too. I'm just trying to figure out how we're going to get through this next boss with the equipment that we have. And I think the best course of action at this point is going to be to try to upgrade this sword a little bit further. We want to keep that because I think I want to keep the item that soul eventually turns into. When we get it to another blacksmith. I believe another blacksmith, or to the crow, I forget. Either one of those two. This guy, we could try. We're gonna try this guy. If we have enough problems with him, we're going to come back for him. I honestly think I'm going to get rid of the shield that's just weighing me down for this coming fight, I think. Any little bit of extra speed is great for him. And the fight that I'm talking about is the Pursuer. The Pursuer, definitely a challenge early game. And usually I'm more prepared for him. With how I do my build normally, but since we're doing an experimental, fun playthrough here, just visiting every area of the game rather than just trying to get this game done fast, I thought I would try something a little different. So what we're going to get out for his fight, though, I usually do this for some of the worst early game bosses. We're going to get rid of that, and we're going to bring those, not that, we're going to get that out. Got that item, here we go. This door we couldn't get open earlier, now we can. And this is the area that leads to the Pursuer boss fight. Royal Swordsman gloves. Is this aromatic? No, it's not. Okay. We back the hell away from that. Not bad. I haven't fought him in like, I don't know, 6 months. Not a bad fight. Let's get that baby on right now. Woo! And now this is where the shortcut is, and I usually take the shortcut because I usually cut out the entire, what is it, No Man's Wharf or something like that. I usually cut out that entire area, but I'm not going to do that this time. Oh boy. Where are you going? I don't know where he's going, jeez. He's got a mission. Look at him. Alright, so now we're going to head to the next portion of our adventure. No Man's Wharf. Really, actually a dark area. It's a little hard to see things sometimes. I apologize for that in advance. Let's head to Majula. Let's use up these souls really quick. No Man's Wharf is a really interesting zone. I think that's what it's called. Is it No Man's Wharf? I feel like that's what it is. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. If anybody in chat knows what that next zone is called, because my memory has gotten hazy. Oh, did I find a shard?
Here, to seal up, however.
I sure did. I wanted to slowly start putting points into that, because I think we're going to be using that coming up. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to take a quick break here, guys. Bear with me. I will be back in probably about 4 or 5 minutes. We'll see you then. Alright, folks. Sorry about that. I am back now. Nope, no item in the upper ring of that balcony there, so we're just going to keep on going down the stairs. There is, however, I think one back here. Yes, there is. Monastery Charm. That weight, though, for that Drangleic shield, not worth it. This is all we really need. That would be a lot more attack. The only problem with the old knight stuff, if I remember, is durability. Yeah, see, it's half. Now, one of these spots we have to come back to because it requires a fragrant branch of yore. Can't remember which one it is. It might be this path down here. Sublime Bone Dust. I feel like that's the one. That's the one that should increase the usefulness of Estus Flask. I think that's what that one does. From my knowledge, there's nothing back there. And as you can see, we are slowly gaining health, which is why I love that regeneration ring. It does save on healing items over time. And healing items are the one thing, once we get to this bonfire, we're actually going to head back and purchase some healing items. And we should be coming up to the next bonfire. You know, isn't she supposed to be here, that girl? I thought she first appears here. So what am I doing wrong? Did they move her? You know what? I think they did move her. I think she's in a building now. So let's go back. Let's get some healing items. We have enough money to get the exact amount I wanted to purchase. $4,000.
Thanks. Dunderman. My name is Melentia. You're a stranger to this land. Oh, we get as strangers these days. Everybody's gone and run off. Dranglake's been a pile of rubble since the war fought long, long ago. And the giants crossed the sea. Seemed like the battles would never end. Poor folk like myself have nary a place to sleep. That's why I keep all me things right with me. You may travel light, but methinks you bear a burden of your own. They say these trees grew from the remains of the giants. From each carcass sprouted new life growing into what you see now. But you know what they also say? Don't believe what an old hag says. It's high time that I pick up a...
Alright, so we've spent enough money. Good.
It's high time that I pick up a love. Lonely times.
So now that this is probably a good time to do this, then I can go show you this. So we're gonna go back to Majula. And she is now right over here.
Oh, go on. He's on the chin. Everyone's so stingy around here. Everyone's so stingy everywhere. You're my only customer. We call it not too special, if you ask me. It's just the place where everyone seems to end up.
Alright, so we've exhausted her dialogue options. And we're back up to 16 life gems. Life gems, luckily, it's not that expensive to replace life gems, so you can keep grinding those and have a full stack eventually. No Man's Wharf, I was right. Ah! I knew it. That targeting button saved my ass. I want to say it's not a good idea to go down there because then everything piles on top of you. We gotta draw them all out one at a time. Or I should say at least one group at a time. Dark pine resin. Dark pine resin is good. Alright, this one will come out and play. We did miss that first group up there, so we should probably go back there before we continue on. Though we did clear all these guys out, so maybe let's finish this first level. That guy is nasty. That's what I was afraid of. Okay, just got some iron arrows. Nothing too good there. What the heck? That's weird. Alright, now I think we're safe to go and get this item. Yeah, because almost everything was dead at that point. There might be a few things that run down the stairs, but like that time it didn't even do it, so. Alright, so this is just a little corner area. I want to say 2 archers up top. Ooh, you sneaky. It was just one dude. We don't have one of those butterfly things to ignite our torch anywhere we want. That's a shame. Dead. I think she's up here now, actually. There she is.
What is it? I don't know you, and you don't know me. Things are better that way. You are an odd one. Normally, people keep a safe distance when they see this mask. But you... I'm called Lucatiel. From the land of Mira to the far east, across the mountains. They say Drang Lake brims with powerful souls. And so I came to claim my share. But what a strange place. Even the rumors did not prepare me. You are an odd one indeed. I've always made a point of avoiding people, while you've made a point of engaging me. I can see that you are mid-journey. If you require assistance, I will help you. I come from Mira, a land of knights. My sword is always ready. Don't hesitate to call upon me. Whatever happens, I won't be missed. You are an odd one indeed. I've always made a point of avoiding people, while you've made a point of engaging me. I can see that you are mid-journey. If you require assistance, I come from Mira. Don't hesitate to...
Alright. So we've exhausted all of her dialogue options. Nothing up here? Alright. It would be nice to be able to light a torch on a sconce somewhere, but I think we have to go back to the bonfire to light a torch. What is going on over there? Oh, he tried. He tried. A little late there, bud. Bandit axe, alright. More stuff for the arsenal. Let's go ahead and use it. Alright. Is there a doge left over? I hear a doge. Hey. Yeah, why do I hear a doge? Shame we can't just go straight through there, because that's where we need to go for the boss. Oh, I forgot. These things can't... It makes these things ineffective. Because they hate the light. Emit force on the edge of that. That was a great placement there by the devs. Should be one more right here. Thought there was one more right there. Maybe not. Now, why aren't you guys as affected by that damn light? What do they drop? Heavy boots. What the heck? Is this where Goblin used to be? Did we just get that big bastard of a sword, the great sword? We sure did. Not gonna be using it this build. However, the Vargarian sword is not that bad of a weapon. But it's definitely more of this along the lines of a strength weapon. Okay, we've done everything here. Our ring is taking care of topping off our hit points for us, so we're good there. We've got all the healing items we need. Let's bring the ship in. Pretty sure that sound is literally a railroad crossing. There is an asshole waiting to kill me around here somewhere. It's one of those assassins. Okay, don't know why that's not working. Let's get that out, because that seems to do more of a downward attack. Let's let our bleeding go down a minute. We'll pop one of these bad boys, and then we're going to do that. I just saw him. He's over there. No, that's not him. He must be down even to a... There he is. Okay. There's Gavlan. And there's a shortcut.
I, Gavlan will, Gavlan deal. Gavlan, what you want. With Gavlan, you will, you deal.
I go home, Gavlan. They are screeching like crazy down there. Yeah, I knew it. Got it. Good. Whoa! That boy's got the hops. More human effigies, good. That was really close to being a death. I think that entire inner area there I can live in if I drop into it. But there's no reason to test it. There's no reason to test it. Now we go put everything in so we can learn spells. Why is there a dog? I can go kill the pigs. Dang it. I'm trying to decide if I need that. No, it's this one. I'm gonna try 10 intelligence. I really hope 10 is enough. I'm not entirely sure 10 intelligence is enough to do this, but we're gonna try it. Stay down. Please tell me this is enough intelligence.
Very well. From this day...
Hey, good. We got enough.
I am Carillion. Carillion of the Fold. Surely you've heard the name. Now, do not be afraid. Let us explore the limits of sorcery.
I can use it! That's what I wanted! Oh my gosh. What is this? Creates a warm soul-like orb that serves itself to lure fools away. Okay.
Young pupil, do not take my teachings lightly.
We got the one we wanted. Good news is, too, he's going to follow us back to Majula. Is there anything around here we have to use? No. So we can buy more things from him at Majula if we want to. And now, since we do have a boss fight coming up in about 2 minutes, we're going to go get that magic weapon attuned. And that should give us a little bit more damage. Actually, this has got to go here, doesn't it? Oh, I already had one. Shoot, that was a waste of 1,000 souls, but not a big deal. Alright, let's go kill that boss. Let's see if I can keep my streak alive. I have not. Well, now that I can't say it. Sir, what were you doing? He was doing a little dance there. Good. I have not died yet. Since I started playing this game again, have not died. I forget what's on this boat now since they've changed everything around. I remember the PS, like what was on PS3, but I never remember what was on it for the PS4 version. Is there a phantom here? There was a phantom somewhere. Oh, it's him. Does somebody spawn down here? Why do I remember somebody spawning, like, right down here? I guess I'm wrong. Okay, here we go. We're gonna get that. I don't think we need anything else. That's the one that gets me. All right. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. No, no, no. Open, 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 open. All right. Well, I think we've come up to a point in the game where it's going to be a nice spot to shut things down here in a minute, but we will go ahead and get the bonfire, of course. I forgot these guys here. No. Thank God. And before I accidentally use another one, let's get rid of that one from our list and just keep that for the boss fights. Nothing up here. Okay. It has been so long since I've seen this area, because I usually skip this. I usually skip all this stuff. Soul of a Proud Knight, good to have. Ah, there it is. I feel like we can get the magic adjust up on these, the wand. Let's see. Let's go see if we can get that up. Come on. Magic adjust. Does it go up? I don't think it does. I'm going to have to look into that to see if it's worth upgrading those. For the time being, on the other hand... The Drangleic sword scales that and that. It's a great sword, too, so that's good. It's not that heavy, either. Quite a bit heavier than what we're using. Alright, so at least we have a better backup now. Alright folks, that's all for this stream. Thanks for joining me in revisiting Dark Souls 2. I'm looking to complete this playthrough over the next oh gosh, it's probably going to take me a couple months. I won't be playing it every day, so make sure you tune in if you like what you saw, and we will see you all again next time. So take care till then.